And we have right here Matthew Baker Jr.'s attorney's information. If you're truly concerned about what's going on with him and you know that he deserves a fair shake, contact them and let them know as well. All right, how you doing? It's me, Larry Williams. Gonna have an episode of Tear Talk. Gonna be with Matthew Baker here in a few minutes. As you see, the screen says I'll be seeing him in 3 minutes. It'll be me and him and his mother. And we're just gonna have a good conversation, and I got some questions for him because I'm curious about what's been going on since the last time I talked to him. It's been a few weeks. I actually took last week off because I needed to spend some time with my family, do some things with my daughter and my wife and my mother and things of that nature. I had been engulfed in, advocating for people and calling and writing letters and sending emails and doing all that type of stuff that you're supposed to do. And I've actually shared the emails of Matthew's attorneys and the place they work for. I'll be putting it up on my page. I'll include it actually in the beginning of this video once I get done editing it, and I'll include it at the end of this video. And I'd appreciate it if people start contacting them and asking them the same questions I'm asking, but I'm not getting no answers. How come they're not going to go see Matthew 8? First and foremost, how come you haven't provided him with any type of legal documents to even go over and to try to defend himself? How come you haven't filed proper motions instead of the motions that you filed to keep him there all this time? I have a lot of questions. So I'd appreciate if you help me and you join me and his mother and start posing these questions too. We just want your assistance. If you want to jump on board and start making free Matthew Baker Jr. videos, we would appreciate that too. We keep asking people, and it's funny how you can ask people to do things, but the people closest to you don't even see that you would need their help too. You're not just asking the public. So this is for the people close to Angie Lanier, and this is for the people close to me. If you pay attention to what I'm doing, you know I'm doing something righteous, and you know that I'm not about no BS. And if I ask you to make a free Matthew Baker video, please do it. And if you see this video, please make a free Matthew Baker Jr. video. I'd appreciate it, and so would Angie. And those who know Angie, I believe she would appreciate it too. I know she would. If you say you're for his cause, it only takes a few seconds. Free Matthew Baker Jr. That's all. Try to make something go viral and get his name heard everywhere by everybody. And then the people that have him locked up, what are you going to tell them? Here he comes. Hello. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm all right. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm okay. Hey.
What's going on, man?
Not much. Just chilling.
You done twisted your little hair on up?
Yeah.
I see you.
Hey, Matthew.
What's up, Abigail?
Trying to get you up there.
So, how you been doing though, man? Have you talked to your attorneys?
I haven't talked to my attorneys. Last time I talked to him is when one of my attorneys she get off my case. So she came to see me. Said she about to leave and go to North Dakota or whatever. So that's the last time I seen her. I ain't talking about that.
And they haven't contacted you in no way, form, or nothing.
Nah.
Yeah. What about have you tried to have you attempted to write the judge yet?
y'all about to write the judge here this week, by the end of the week.
See what he got to say, because you just sitting there, man. That just ain't sitting well. And one of my partners was telling me like they really violating your rights by just got you sitting there up in the air, open ended, because they got to give you some type of court date. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. It's a legal process, and it's like they doing whatever they want there. You know?
Yeah.
Sorry, we've been out. I'm just now leaving work.
No, it's okay.
He just driving me, so if I look a little crazy, that's why.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, but I kind of figured that, you know, some rights of mine was violated, you know, just sitting here. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. My lawyer, she just like, you know, we gonna go to court whenever they got room, you know, whenever a judge. You know what I'm saying? The judge said last time, he said, the only time I go to court is when the courtroom's open.
Yeah, but so the thing is, it's like this is a very serious matter for them just to be, you know, having you sitting in limbo. You know, I sent emails to your attorneys, right? I haven't got no response, of course, but at the beginning of this video and at the end of this video, once I edit it, I'm gonna put their email addresses on there and the email address to that Georgia Defenders shit too. And I just made a video prior to you coming on, basically saying we need people to write in and ask questions. How come he doesn't have a court date? Why is he just sitting there? How come while he's sitting there, you haven't even given him a portion of his paperwork for him to go over and see what you even really have him charged with and what he's up against? You know? I mean, you know, how come his mama got to go to the office to sit down to even look at the stuff? It don't make no sense. Your mom can go view it, but you, the person who got the charges against you, can't view it.
Beginning when they first became his attorneys or whatever, they told me that they would let me see the discovery packet. They would be, you know, on me or whatever. They seemed to have that. But then and they told me that they would give me a copy of everything that I wanted as long as Matthew said it was okay. Well, then after that, once they got on his case, all that completely changed.
And so you still haven't received a copy either?
Everything that they go to is only down.
Yeah, nah, she ain't got no copy either.
Hang on.
Yeah, they said my lawyer's supposed to give me my copy of my discovery, but she said she's not trying to give it to me right now because, you know, I got a new private investigator or whatever, so we're supposed to go over the case together. And she said she don't want us to talk on it because my private investigator, he come talk to me on the screen like this right here. So she's like, I don't want y'all talking over the screen because she don't trust it. And I'm just like, you know, how else in the hell are we going, you know?
Yeah, but it's not even that though. So this what you have to remember is this though, right? You don't want me talking over the screen. Fine, that's cool. You don't want me speaking the case over the screen because you don't want the prosecution and the deputies being able to record it. Cool.
Right.
What the hell does that have to do with you having a copy of your paperwork though? Talking about she gonna give you a copy, but she don't want you talking to the investigator. If you don't want me talking to the investigator, cool. Heifer though, I need my paperwork so I can go over my freedom. You playing with my life. You have me sitting here on hold and you making excuses about why you can't give me my legal documents that the 14th Amendment says I have a right to have. It's called due process. That shit is fucking nuts.
Yeah, I gotta send an email out to my attorney too. I got an email from Kaylin or whatever. She sent me an email of all my attorney's email address.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna send them all the same email asking for my discovery and stuff like that. I asked already, and you know, I sent them a letter, but I ain't had.
Here's the difference. You're not asking.
Yeah, we're not asking no more. Exactly.
You're gonna demand them to give you your entire discovery pack.
Yeah.
So the key thing to them is how you word it.
Yeah.
So if you ask already asked. We've been asking for the umpteen from the time they got on the case. We've been asking for it. They rushed a little bit. Then you asked, like the last email I sent to them. I told them that you asked for the preliminary hearing from when Jacob went. They still ain't provided that. That was during COVID. Well, COVID has pretty much died down now. So why the fuck you can't come and visit now? Why you can't bring the shit now that you've been asked for?
You can send it to me too.
Yeah, it's legal mail. It's legal mail. Once they put that legal stamp and put their attorney's office on there, it's gonna go straight to your cell. They're gonna open it in front of you and hand it to you.
Right.
You know, they bullshit. They hella bullshit. They got 1,000. I mean, they starting to make me feel like they the prosecution.
Everybody around there talks about stuff anyway, so it ain't like it's gonna be private. They all talk about how the people inside the damn courtroom, they talk around about the whole case. Everybody knows everything about this.
Well, yeah, that's where the bullshit is, because the case is on YouTube everywhere, and they still holding the paperwork. You know, it's like it don't make no sense. I mean, give up the evidence and whatever you talking about you got. Let me see it, because my life is online. And I need to be able to point out, like, look, okay, well, you know, this is bullshit. And I need to be able to tell you this. And I need to be able to surmount my defense, because it doesn't seem like the people who are representing you are making a defense for you. You know, they have never even told you how they even going to go in here and fight for you, have they?
Nah, hell no.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm saying every time I've interviewed with them, or like I send them an email, I send them something, they'll email me back and they'll tell me, well, this can't be discussed over email because it goes against our strategy. And so the last email that I sent to them, I asked them, you know, well, if you have a strategy, then you wouldn't have a problem with telling me what your strategy is. So you don't obviously have one. I will have to read the letter to you that I sent to them, because it's on the email. And I sent that letter to them like 7-8 days ago. I haven't gotten a response back from them yet either.
Oh, I sent them emails 2 weeks ago. I sent them emails 2 weeks ago, over 2 weeks ago, and they have not responded back to me. Now, none of them.
The last correspondence I got from them was, I want to say maybe December or something like that. I had to go back for sure, maybe December. But maybe January it might have been, and I asked them about had they heard anything back about the last time we went to court, and they told me no. That they said that as soon as they got something back, that they would let me know, inform me about what the decision was or what was going on. I had to hear from Matthew whatever the situation was and what happened in court, and I still really don't even know what that is, other than they decided not to throw out his interrogation. His statement, which to me, I think it's good, because anybody see he's and they still, I've asked them, are they going to use a message that? They don't know. They haven't answered me on that.
Well,
They haven't answered me on anything.
Cause you breaking up. I know you said I'm a demand. That's already gonna be demanded. My co-defendant, you know, I'm gonna tell him, I'm like, yeah, he's definitely coming to testify. He's already willing to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we definitely gonna use him. Ain't no ifs or nothing like that.
That can never be an option. Could never be an option, because he's already he said repeatedly, Matthew ain't did shit. Matthew ain't done nothing. He ain't gave me nothing. He couldn't know what the fuck was going on, because I don't know what the fuck was going on. You know, it's obvious he was in a mental hospital, and it's obvious he had a mental breakdown. I mean, that's not normal. People don't kill a house full of kids or people, period. You know, so, and he did that. He raised his hand and said he did that, and yeah, this is yeah. Make sure you have to demand that he be there. I mean, we're gonna pray that it don't even go to no trial. I mean, we're gonna pray that it just gets all dismissed. I mean, because ultimately, when you go up and you have to present the evidence before you can even go to trial, the judge might look at this shit and be like, "What is this?" You know. I mean, what really do you have? I mean, you're holding a man on conjecture, or you're holding a man on what did the broad say?
Accusations or some shit.
Well, no, she said I don't know what he did. I just feel he did something.
Yeah.
The fuck, you can't hold me in jail because of that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I've done or what role I played. I played no role. The evidence should tell you what role I played. So therefore, you just don't have no evidence showing nothing. You know?
Yeah. They believe this, believe that. You can believe everything. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't believe in Jesus, but he was real.
No, for sure. And that's so true today. And that's still today. A lot of people, it take them to get slapped in the face when they be like, "Oh, damn, he is real." Yeah. So it don't matter what you think. It's the facts that come with the situation. And the facts, I mean, literally, I have watched your tapes, them YouTube videos a few times, and there ain't no evidence. I don't even know how they are able to hold you other than they're the law and they can just say, "Fuck it, we got you now." And I mean, what your mama gonna do? What can I do? Go break the law to try to get you out? I mean, this shit don't make no sense, you know? Shit don't make no sense.
So I had information got back. I heard some information the other day, and this is not the first time I've heard this. It's the second time. So apparently, when they came to stir the water at the house, Detective LaCoy, I told him I got the wrong person. I was like, I don't know why you're arresting him. And I said, you gonna walk in there, you're gonna come out, you're not gonna have that come out. I was scared that he just shook his head. He was like, no, we got the right person. I said, no, the fuck you don't either. And so he told me that supposedly that he had been watching Mac for a while, that he had got word that Mac was supposed to be involved with a bunch of home babies or whatever. So I was like, no, that's not true. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. So just a couple of days ago, I heard the same thing, that's what the DA is supposedly thinking, that's what he's going on, but he doesn't have proof or he doesn't have facts. So you're going off a hearsay, which is not that's not allowed in the court of law, and your hearsay, you don't have anything to back it up. So my opinion is, I feel like when Detective LaCoy, first of all, they realized they fucked up and they made a mistake. Second, they don't want to come out and say that they made a mistake. So we'll just say this. Well, we was watching him for home invasions. Well, you were watching him for home invasions, but you could not pin nothing on him for that. So this is how you think you're going to pin it on him? No. Because if you didn't have evidence to pin any home invasion on him, you don't have any evidence now. You don't have no proof at all, period, nothing. You don't have no gunpowder residue on him, no blood on him. You don't have nothing on him, period. So what you present to court, a bunch of felons trying to say something because the boy under the bed supposedly saw something or whatever. He didn't see anybody because he was hiding under the fucking bed. Under the bed the first time, under the covers the second time. So it is what it is. Anyway, Matthew, all thing I got to do is say that I love you and keep doing what you're doing because God is going to bring you home.
Yes, sir.
Henry County does not understand how many people you got backing you and supporting you right now. They think you're going to be the next minimized George Floyd when it's done and over with.
This is a live version. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Love you, bro. Stay safe. I'll be at you soon.
Definitely. Gotta keep your head up.
Yes, sir. No problem, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Love you.
Love you.
Once again, you already know, man. We share with you. We want you to see the real Matthew Baker Jr. And we want you to understand that he shouldn't be in the throes, man. In the throes, and I mean inside the belly, inside of prison, in jail, whatever words and names that you want to apply to it. He shouldn't be in there. And then now you want to try to defame him or continue to defame his name and say that he was a part of some house break-in ring or, this shit don't even make no sense. If you felt that way or whatever, then why don't you charge him as thus? And then the thing is, wasn't no home invasion the night that Jacob Koski committed murder. mass murder. He was already at the home. How the fuck do you have to invade a home when you're already there and they let you inside? Matthew left on his own volition. He didn't have to leave. They told Brooke to leave. So the evidence just doesn't make no sense. It just seems that somebody doesn't want to stand up and take the blame that they fucked up. Yeah, this is my man cave. Don't worry about it. God bless. Free Matthew Baker Jr. And as I said in the beginning of this video, if you care or you're concerned about his well-being, you need to contact his attorneys and ask them why he's still incarcerated and they're not representing him correctly.